So, just wait for 5 minutes. Can you hear me? Okay. So, can you hear my screen? Can you hear my voice? Hmm. Can you hear? Can you hear? Abhinash? Abhinash, are you there?
No, sir.
You cannot hear. You cannot hear. Can you hear now? Hello.
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 Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay.
Can you
Can you
hear?
hear?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Very good.
Very good.
Okay. So, okay, we will start today's class. So, I will share the screen. Okay. Can you see my screen? Can you see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So today we will start. So the basic terms used in our programming while programming in Java. So those terms are expression, statement, okay, and block. What is a block statement? Okay. Let us start with expression. So, so its definition says, okay. So expressions are built using variables, operator, and method invocations. Okay. Some examples I will see. Okay. So basically there will be variables, okay, or operands. So suppose expression, you will say mathematic or arithmetic expression. How do you define arithmetic expression? So you write, okay, a is equal to b plus c, or you write in mathematics 3 is equal to 1 plus 2, or 1 plus 2 is equal to 3. So that is a valid mathematical expression, right? Using operator, and what are those operator? One is plus and one is assignment operator. Okay. Similarly, in Java programming language also we can write expression. So how do you write expression? Okay. So that is you can use variables, operators, and method invocation. Let us see one by one. Suppose variables. Now whenever I say variables, how can I declare variables? This is a particular example. Okay. So you can see I have declared a class demo, and inside that class I have created a method, main method, and inside that method block I have written int result is equal to 100. So what are those three terms? First, int, that is a data type. Okay, this is a keyword. It defines that what type of variable you are using, data type. Okay. Suppose you are getting to market and you will buy some fruits. Okay. So your parents ask to bring 12 bananas, 10 oranges, and 20 apples. Okay. So how do you define in Java? You will create a or programming. You create some like nickname, or so in your home you are called as not a full name, with a full name, but a nickname. So similarly, while declaring a variable, so you declare variable name, and this variable name should be a valid identifier. So what is the identifier? You will come to know. Okay. So in this format you will write int orange. Okay. How much orange you will take? 10. So equal to 10. So what is 10? That is a value. Okay. That is also a that is called literal, or you just remember value. So similarly, you write all the variables inside the class or inside the method in the same way. First you have to declare data type, what type of that variable is, either integer, okay, or a decimal number. You will declare float or double or a very long number. Okay. So you can express with the long also. Now similarly, you can declare character, byte, short, or string. Okay. So you have to explicitly declare, means you have to declare this data type as int, float, or double, or long. Similarly, then space, then the variable name. Suppose in here you write result equal to 100. So this result means something to the programmer. It will store some value in the background or in the JVM. It will store this value in the memory. So that memory allocation will be given some name and it will store the value 100. And finally, that is a operator, assignment operator equal to 100. So looking at this this line, you can say this is a expression. Some data type, some variable is holding a value. So result equals to 100. So that is the expression. Now we will see some other expression. Okay, let us see some other expression. So this is the way how do you declare a variable. Okay, now let us see some other valid expression. Suppose we will write here we write a greater than b. Okay, so according to our definition, this is a valid expression. This expression is valid, and I will declare int a is equal to 10 and then int b is equal to 5. Okay, so here I will write a is greater than b. So this is a valid expression. So what will write if a is equal to b. Okay, now I will write some code inside this. Okay, so now this is the expression. This is using a variable like a and b and using a operator. This expression along with this keyword if represents a statement. Similarly, each of this line represents the statement. The statement may consist of multiple expression. So this is one expression, a greater than b, then or a not equal to 0. This is also expression. This is one expression. This is one expression, and this total is also expression. Okay, so combined by this logical conditional operator. Okay, this is or. Okay, so this whole line called as statement, and the respective expressions or these words or the variables or the conditional using conditional operators are representing as statement expression. So this is expression, this is expression, this is. Now method invocation. Suppose you are invoking some method like you create a object person1 then dot eat. So this is also expression. This part, forget about this semicolon. This is it. Okay, so this is all about how do you write a expression in Java. Okay, you will use variable or some literal or the constant value, then you will use some operator, or maybe you may have multiple expression like this. One is a greater than 0, a less than or not equal to 0. Then assignment this operation is also this is also this expression. These are small expression you can write. Now coming to statement. What is a statement? Already yes, statements are nothing but single unit of executable expression. Single unit of executable expression separated by semicolon. Now you just remember the single line we are writing in the class. This is one statement. All the line separated by semicolon are represented as statement. You just remember like this. So each statement can have multiple single or multiple expression. Age then 10, or I can declare comma b is equal to c equals to 50. This is also expression. So there are multiple expression. C is equal to 50, A is equal to 10. Now this whole line along with this data type and with along some semicolon, you can call this is a statement. Now you can understand if I will write, suppose I will write I am reading a book, I am a student. Okay. So in English you write like that. So this is a one sentence, this is a one sentence separated by punctuation mark or dot or a period. Okay. So this is one sentence, this is a one sentence. Similarly, in Java programming language, how do you write? This is one statement, semicolon, then another statement. If you write int d equals to 100, okay, but this is a one statement and this is a one statement. Are you clear now? Similar to we are writing in any other language like English or Hindi or Odia, like or any other foreign language. So there will be always those sentences represent as statement in the language. So they are separated by some punctuation mark. In Java, they are separated by semicolon. So each of these can represent a single statement. Now you understand? Can you understand, or any doubt? What is a statement?
Yes, sir.
What is the expression? Okay. Now how do you declare a variable? Already you have seen. Now next point, what is a block? Block statement. Let us see this slide. Yes. Yes. Now there is a number of types of statement. One is declarative statement, then is expressive statement, another is control statement. Control statement are conditional statement, iterative or loop statement, or maybe control flow control statement or jump statement. Okay. So what is a declarative statement? Declarative statement means we are declaring a variable like this, int is equal to 10, c is equal to 10. This is a declarative statement. You can say this is a declarative statement. Now suppose I will write, I will assign a is equal to once again 80. Since you have initialized, I can assign any other value also to that variable. So this is called as a expressive statement. Similarly, you have conditional statement like if and else. This is a conditional statement, already I have mentioned. Maybe loop statement, while or for. Okay, suppose while a less than 100. This is this statement is loop statement. Loop statement. So similarly, there are a number of statements. So there is other jump like return. This is also statement. Return, simply return or 0 or some value. Okay. So these are also called as what is this called? Flow control statement. Now, so these are different types of statement. Now next part you come to what is a blocks. So blocks is nothing but a statement, single statement, zero statement or multiple statement. Okay, let us go to next section. Yes. A block is a zero or group of statements inside two braces. What is braces? These are the braces. This is left braces and this is right braces. Okay. So whenever you see this type of statement, or this type of left parenthesis and right parenthesis, you can say simply say that this is a block of and this is a block. So, this is a important thing when we will write this program. So, because inside the block you will initialize value various variable, or you can invoke other methods also, or you will do some other expression or the operation. So, these blocks may be method block or a loop block or the conditional block or a class block or a static block. So, let us see one by one. We will discuss method and loop already. Method block, what do you mean a method block? Inside a class, okay, you put a braces, left braces, this is called left braces, okay, and this is right braces. So, whenever you just delete. Okay. So, you can see if I will run this, this will run, no issue. Okay. So, since this is a main method, this will recur main. Okay. So, you this needs a okay. So, this is called, let me see, show you one second. Yes. So, this is a class, inside that now you run. So, this is a valid no issue. Okay. So, there are some errors. While public then class. While let us remove this. Fine. Okay, now run it. Okay, so there will be no error. So it is perfectly fine that inside this left braces and right braces, okay, there are any statements, 0 statement, or it may contain multiple statements. Okay, so this is a one statement, this is a one statement, this is a one statement, this is a block also, this is called my method block. Okay, here is one statement, this is a method invocation. Okay, this is a declarative statement, this is a declarative statement, this is a method. Inside that, this is also one declarative method invocation. So, all method or class you can see are written perfectly a braces, left braces and right braces. So, whatever you write inside this block or inside these braces belongs to this this block, this class. Okay. So, you come to college, you go to your class. Okay. Suppose class number E200. So, that is that the class is assigned to you. So, you come to class. So, there will be chair, table, bench and your other students and teachers. So, whatever inside that class we can see inside that class only. Okay. So, that may be multiple statements or multiple method invocation, or there may be other declarative statements. Okay. So, that belongs to particular block. So, this is this whatever inside this is a one block. Okay. Block you understood. Okay. So, while okay, another example, let us see another example. Yes. So, here if this is a conditional block, this is a conditional statement, if else statement. Inside that you can see there is a left braces and right braces. Inside that you can write anything. So, that belongs to this particular if else statement. Okay. Whatever inside this I can see inside that block only. Out dot print ln. some random statement hello. Okay, so this statement belongs to this only. Now prior to condition, if it is satisfied, this condition whatever this, so I will declare int j equals to 10. Now suppose after that I will declare j equals to 100. Now it automatically throw error, you can't be resolved to a variable or you cannot see that, but you have declared here, you can access, no, it only visible to inside this block only. Okay, this is a important thing that all the time people do mistakes. So this is only visible or you can see inside this block only. Okay, so this is one example of conditional block. Now looping also, you use loop statement or iterative statement, you also block. So while a greater than 10, I will declare int k is equal to 10. Suppose int k is 10, I will declare statement. Now outside this block, if I will once again try to assign some value, it will not take. So this variable, these statements, whatever inside this, only in the scope of this block or visibility to this block only. So these are important things you remember while programming. Okay. Any doubt? Block or statement or expression, or how do you declare a variable?
No, sir.
Okay, fine. Okay, now we can move to next part. Okay, this is also okay. So you can see a statement, expression, block, all are using these tokens. So token is nothing but a, let us black. Yes. Token is the smallest unit in a Java statement or expression. Smallest unit of Java statement. What is the smallest unit of expression? You can think like English, our English language. Okay, I have already seen I ride a bicycle. So each word in this sentence, I ride a bicycle. Okay, this word represent as token in the that is very similar to as token in the statement. So let us see. There are few types of tokens, so as in keywords, identifiers, literals, operators, separators, and commands. Keywords. Okay, so let us see one example. Okay, I have shown you, I am reading a book. Okay, this is a sentence. Each sentence comprises of word, like I is a word, am is a word, reading is a word, a is another word, and book is another word. Okay, similarly, each statement, like in Java or any programming language, let us focus on Java. So in Java, so this is a statement, and each statement it consists of some tokens. What are the tokens? Int is a token, a is a token, this assignment operator is a token, this literal is a token, comma is a token, c is a token, this sign is also equal to sign or assignment operator is a token, this value literal is a token, and finally semicolon is a token. Okay, so each statement consists of multiple tokens. What are those tokens? So there are various types of tokens. One is keywords. Let us see keywords. Yes, in keywords are nothing but reserved words in the compiler. So those words are kept aside, and they are frequently or very frequently used in our Java programming language. Already you have seen like if, while, else, public. Those are nothing but keywords. So how many keywords, such keywords are there? Total 48, and unused keywords 2, and there are other literals like reserved literals, that is no need to know. Okay, there are 3 reserved literals, 2 false or not. So basically you have 48 you usually use in the Java programming language, that is keywords. Okay, so these are the few keywords you use in our Java language. Abstract assert B, it's starting from alphabetical order A to W. Okay, so let us see. This is while already you have used. If it is there, yes, 21. If is there, class, yes, class number 9, class is there, and public also is 33. Public void also keyword. So let us see a few example. So keywords, how do you define keywords? So while using Eclipse, you can see some words are marked as purple color. Okay, you can see public, class, public, static, void. Okay, so these are nothing but keywords. Int, if, okay, and while and in. So any keywords you can see these are purple color. Is it okay? Now we can match whether these are keywords or not. Okay. Okay, any doubt till now? So tokens,
No, sir.
yes. Tokens may consist of many keywords or a single keyword or many keywords. Okay, a single keyword can represent a token. Now let us see other thing, identifiers. Identifiers are nothing but you give the name to variables. Already you have seen which example? Yes, this example. So here we have declared int result is equal to 100. So you already know how to declare a variable. So this result is a variable name. So this variable name is nothing but an identifier. What are other identifier? Identifier may be class name or a method name also. Okay, now coming to identifiers. So there are certain rules when you write identifiers. Okay, so first of all you create a class. So how do you create a class? How to create a class using Java Eclipse ID? So you have to put the name of, you click on this one, file, then new, class name. No, click on source, then click new, then class name. Here while giving class name, let us start this value. You can start with only character, alphabet. Okay, which alphabets? A to Z. A, you can give Z, capital A, small a, it is valid. But you cannot start, you can start with also dollar, no issue. It is showing nothing. Okay, no error. You can start with underscore, but you cannot start with number. Whenever you start with number, it will say type name is not valid. This is not a valid identifier. So there are certain rules you have to define, or you have to obey those rules or follow these rules. One is you must start with a either A to Z alphabets, okay, capital or small letter. Okay, so let us say you have given test 1. Okay, you can start with dollar also, dollar, no issue. Underscore also you can put, but you cannot start with number. Okay. But your identifier can contain any number of numerical value, like 1 to 0 to 9. Okay. So these are the few rules you have to follow while declaring identifier. So rules for creating identifiers: it must start with alphabets A to Z, or small a to Z, or capital A to Z, or dollar or underscore. It must not contain any white spaces. What are the white spaces? The space or tags. It must not contain any white spaces. You can check. Okay, go to here, class. I will write suppose test space. Whenever you put space, it is say it is not a valid identifier. Okay. So similarly, you can put tab, all these things you cannot put inside the identifier. And third rule is it must not start with numbers. Already we have checked it, the alphanumeric values like 0 to 9. You cannot start with numbers, but the identifier may contain as many number of edges. So identifier are used to name the variable name like int count. Here we are naming the variable name. Okay, and class name also you can give the identifier or the method name. Method name, say hello. So hello, this is method. Okay, so this is a identifier. Okay, this is the identifier. This is also identifier, and this is also identifier. So there are certain rules you have to follow. So this identifier also a key token. Okay, so next is operator. Next is literals. Literals are nothing but the constant value or the values, absolute values we have assigned to the variables. Already we have seen in the previous example also, int count is equal to 0. So this 0 is a literal. So whatever value we have assigned to a variable, that is called as a literal. This may be integer, this may be float, this may be boolean. Boolean means true or false, or this may be object like null or anything. It may be integer, floating point, और boolean. boolean में क्या क्या होगा, true or false. So these are the literals. Okay, these are also a valid token. Okay, have you understood or any doubt?
No, sir. Understood.
Okay, now let us see. So can you see this statement, int b is equal to 5 semicolon, then int d equals to 100. You have written in a single line. So can you tell me what will be the token? What will be the tokens? How many number of tokens are there in this line? Now line number 9.
Sir, 2.
2. What are those?
Sir, int b, int d equal to 100.
Those are not 2. There are 2 statements. How many? But tokens. How many tokens are there? Total tokens. This is a keyword, so this will be a token.
Yes, sir.
This is a identifier or the variable name, so this will be the token. This is a operator. Okay, operator we have not come. So you might have told this is a literal. Already I have said this is integer value. So there are total 1, 2, 3, 4, and finally this semicolon. How many tokens? 4.
4, sir.
Okay. Similarly, here also there are 4 statements. Total 8 tokens are there in this line. So you should have told that line number 9 have 8, total number of 8 tokens. Okay. These are 2 statements. One statement is int is equal to b equal to 5 semicolon, int d is equal to 100, but their tokens are total tokens will be 8. Okay, now coming to this thing, while a less than 100. Okay, so before going to that, we will discuss. Okay, literals we have checked, right? So constant value, any value we are assigning to a variable. So like this example, int count is equal to 0. This will be a token. So if I will assign 1000, then this is a literal or constant value, so this will be a token. Similarly, operators. So there are a number of operators we use, okay, in Java programming language, like arithmetic operators, logical operators, unary operators, and ternary operators, conditional operators, um, okay, relational operators, okay. So those five ternary. These are also tokens. Let us see this one. So relational operators. So if this sign is there, then this is a single operator. Greater than equal to, this is the operator. Less than, this is operator. This is operator. This is operator, and this is not equal to, this is operator. This is equal to sign also operator. So the token count will be 1. So this is also valid token. This is also token, and these are all same thing. Now let us see. This should be a little bit. This is a token. This is also token, and finally there will be semicolon. This is also token. This is a, and in the statement we have to check how many tokens are there. So total count will be 3 plus whatever the token inside the statement 2, statement 1, and condition. Okay, so forget about this for time being. Now come to other operators. Arithmetic operators. This is also token. This is also token. Multiplication also a token. This is a token. This is a token. Logical operator like AND or XOR or not. These are also operators. These are operators. These are tokens also. Similarly, unary operators, increment operators, plus plus and minus minus also decrement operators also a token. Now come to our case. So I have said while a greater than less than 100 inside this parenthesis. Okay. So how many tokens are there? Can you say how many tokens are there?
So 4, sir.
4. What are those?
So while
Very good.
so semicolon A less than 100 and this 4.
This 4. Okay, fine.
Yes, sir.
So till now we have seen, we are saying while a, then this and this. This is a literal, this is a identifier, this is a operator. So these are all tokens.
Yes.
Now what about these parentheses? Okay, these are also tokens. What are those types? These are called as separators. These are called separators.
Separators.
Okay. So we will consider them as also tokens. What are those? This is the beginning of this. This is parenthesis. Okay. Left parenthesis and right parenthesis. This is also token. Left braces. This is also token. Right braces also token. While declining a array, square bracket. This is also token. And end bracket also token. Similarly, comma and semicolon are also a token. So now tell me in this statement how many tokens are there. You have said 1 while is there. This is a keyword. Then left, this is a 1, 2, this is a 3, this is identifier, this is 4, this is 5, this is 6. Okay. For simple case you can write this is a token. Okay, in the exam usually I ask, or the exam this question type of question is there will be single statement like this, or you can say this block will be given, then you will be asked how many total tokens are there inside this block, starting from 25, line number 25 to 28. Okay, can you tell me how many tokens are there total in this block?
Sir, 11.
Very good.
12, sir.
12. Can you explain?
Yes. Sir, while then bracket, then A, sir, then less than
Very
less
good.
than
Very good.
100.
Then
Then semicolon int K.
that is a right parenthesis, not semicolon. Right parenthesis.
Right parenthesis.
Yes, this is
No, sir,
these are
down,
basic.
sir. K equal to 10, semicolon, left parenthesis.
This is also a what I have told.
Yes, sir.
This is also token.
Token, sir.
This is also token.
Separators.
Separator. Okay. So you have to count also. This is also a token. This is a token. This is a keyword int. Then this is identifier. This is operator. This is a literal. This is a separator or the semicolon. This is the so total. There will be this whatever this are there plus this much token. So you should know these are the tokens. These are the basic or the smallest unit of executable unit in the Java program. So using this token you will write expression. With expression we will write statements, and with the statements you will write blocks, and with the blocks we will write the program, a small code, piece of code. Okay. The code you will say like paragraph. Paragraph belongs to multiple statements. Okay, statements are the subjects, all these the words or words. Okay, so you can summarize like that. Okay, so we'll stop here for this class. If any other doubt you can ask. Okay, next class we will see variable declaration, then we will start to do some exercise also. Okay. Okay. Yes, next class we will see how to compile and what is the command line arguments, all these things. Okay, so till now any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay then. Okay, so okay. Okay, then we'll stop here and we will see in the next class.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay.